Okay, get into this hair. Get into this hair. Hey, best friend, give me a big old hug. Thank God for Jesus. She does not have ashy elbows. But back to the hug. I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? How's your mom? Is your sister okay? Girl, your kids have gotten so big. Listen, I know it's been a minute. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. Hey, listen, today I will be coloring my hair. Not like a coloring book, girl. This is not adult coloring books. Although, you know what? This is very therapeutic. But it's also like a science project at the same time. You know what I'm talking about, best friends? Listen, as your kid got kids and they ready to bust the bricks off of this door, okay? Bust the bricks off of the door like it's a car left in Walmart parking lot for 24 hours. Listen, and it's no tea, no shade, Walmart, but I would not want to leave my car there over 24 hours. You never know. You don't know what you're going to come back to, girl. You don't know if you're going to come back to a whole car or a piece of car. I'm just saying, I digress. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into this video. I'm going to show you how I got this fabulous color. Let me know if you like it. If you don't, just be quiet. We ain't got time. We ain't got time for the best friend. I just want to be honest. Nobody else is gonna tell you. If nobody else is telling me, I don't want you. That's how I'm glad that we had this conversation. Thumbs up if you looking to get this DR30 girl, DR30, that dark root 30 developer. Go ahead and press play, okay? And let me know if you've ever colored your hair before. I am looking to... Girl, I got to wrap this up, okay? Let's get into the video. So the first thing that I have is a bowl. You need a bowl. I got this from Sally's. All of the products that I'm using today, I purchased from Sally's, including this bowl. They have so many different bowls, y'all. This bowl cost me like $1 or maybe, or whatever. And then this bleaching powder, which my hand is covering. Oh my gosh, I'm adding... Okay, this is the thing. On the back of this, because this is my first time using this powder, the last time I bleached my hair, I used this L'Oreal blue dye, and I liked it, and I wish I would have used it this time again, just because it's less of a process. Like the blue dye like lifts that rusty color that the hair has once you bleach it, but this is not one of those type of bleaches. Like, you're gonna have to go through some steps when you use this one. I mean, I'm not complaining because it did bleach the hair, but still. I added 6 scoops of this BW2. I think that's what it said, right? Yeah, or B2W. Doesn't it sound like that girl group 3LW? Anyway, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Oh, anyway. So yeah, 6 scoops of that, and or maybe more, girl. I don't even know. Oh, BW2 by Clairol. That's what it is. Hey, Clairol, professional, extra strength. I can't read, girl. I need my glasses on right now. The stuff that's in the blue. Or is that's green? See, I need glasses on, girl. Colorblind. Look at that. Okay, so I moved that out of the way because I put the powder in the bowl, in the mixing bowl. Please use gloves, okay? I mean, I haven't gotten any bleach on me, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get any bleach on me. And this stuff really, really stinks. This is 30 volume developer. Now, somebody said to use the 40 developer, but the way that they had turned out, girl, it looked like they literally like put bleach in a frying pan and tried to cook their hair because their hair was just ruined. So I'm doing this on the safer side. I use 30 volume developer. It is a slower process. I don't know any other way or any other developer to use, but this is the developer that I use every time that I try and, you know, bleach any type of bundles that I'm wearing. This 30 volume developer. And I'm mixing it in this bowl with the powder. Girl, you see that dust? Ooh, girl, it's kicking up dust. Kicking up. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep it down, girl. This is why you need to have a good area that you don't mind getting messy, and, you know, put some garbage bags on your counter if you worried. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just mixing it up real good. You know, you don't want it to be like lumpy pancakes. You want it to be smooth. And I've been watching like a whole bunch of YouTube videos. I've been watching Ivy, formerly known as Poison Ivy Flower. Y'all remember when she was Poison Ivy? Yes, girl, yes. Hey, girl. I've watched a bunch of her videos, and this other young lady's channel, Sophiology, she is like the hair dye queen. Like, she goes from blonde to red to, girl, just magical colors and magical ways. So y'all go check them out if you want like some really professional style video, girl, because this is your best friend in her kitchen trying to stir up this concoction like a pancake mix. Okay? Although I like blueberry pancakes, but this ain't blueberry pancakes. Do not try to ingest this or feed this to anybody, okay, kids? Don't try this at home. So Ivy's suggestion is you mix, okay? Get it smooth. You don't want it thick, but you don't want it like runny. You want it somewhere in between where it's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like in between. Runny and like that. I mean, it do look runny, don't it? But it's not like watery. You don't want it like so watered down that you got more developer than bleach. Because you want this stuff to spread around on the hair. That's the thing. If it's too thick, girl, it's not going to move. It's going to stay in one place. It's going to make your job harder than what it really is. So I would say like you want it like the consistency of paint. Like when you're painting a wall. You don't want no thick paint, but you definitely don't want no runny paint. You want something that's going to stick to the brush but spread evenly. Okay, y'all, I'm super nervous because this is like one of my favorite wigs. This wig is actually from a company called DY Hair 777, and I do have the hair when I first got it out of the package, original packaging, just plopping it on my head just to see what the hair looks like. I will leave that link below, or just click the eye above somewhere. And I have the hair on top of aluminum foil. Now, girl, this hair is like 300% density or something like that. It's a thick wig, first of all. So I don't know what I was thinking that I could like tackle this by myself and it not be on a wig head. Although I don't even think I would want to put it on a wig head. Some people put their wigs on a wig head, but I didn't. I just laid it on aluminum foil because this is what I'm used to. And I'm glad that I did. Just because it helped the hair develop on this aluminum foil. FYI, if you don't want your hair to develop unevenly, don't process it on aluminum foil, because when I tell you this aluminum foil heated up, girl, like a skillet, I was like, oh my gosh, this is getting real warm. And then I got like real scared because it was just heating up, and I'm like, oh my God, I could probably fry an egg on this. It was crazy. So I'm just making sure that I am separating the hair just halfway, like top to bottom. So I'm splitting the hair up, because you do not just want to put this on top of your head, or the hair, the wig, girl, and then start applying. You want to section it off. So I've sectioned the hair, and I'm gonna start spackling stuff on my bundles. This is a wig. I'm talking about bundles. This is a wig. And I've had this wig for about 6 months, and I still love it. Now, mind you, I got a whole bunch of wigs, girl, in my wig closet, but this is one of my faves. And I like it because of its density, and it's still pretty thick and luscious. Say that 10 times fast. Luscious. Is it luscious? Oh, girl, wait, hold on. When did I get a lisp? Anyway, so I'm applying it to the hair. Now, girl, when I tell you, please have a plan when you are bleaching hair. I didn't really have a plan besides the fact that I parted it, you know, halfway, and I'm going to deal with the top later. But please have a better plan than this, because I had to work really, really fast. This is a lot of hair, you guys. And I really didn't have a method. Like most people start from the bottom. But I think the fact that I left the cap off of the developer, girl, it was getting to my brain, so I couldn't think. I was like, ooh, this is some strong developer, girl. I couldn't think, girl. Look, the cap is off of the developer bottle in the back. You see that? Girl, that's a mistake, girl. Girl, that developer almost took me out, girl. I was like, oh my God, I don't even have asthma, but I feel like I got asthma, girl. Somebody give me my my Buterol or something, girl. My Buterol pump. Anyway, so I'm just applying it, girl. I'm working it out, girl. I'm working it out. Mind you, remember, this is only half of the hair that I've separated, okay? Like pretty much the bottom of the wig. And I'm just working it in. And once I have this top part of the wig done, I'm gonna flip it over and get the underside of it. And I'm making sure the ends are thoroughly coated. And you know what? At first, I was like, oh my gosh, I've added too many scoops of powder. It says 6 scoops of powder, and I'm glad I did. Because, like I said, girl, this is a lot of hair. Now, I'm just getting all the product on. I'm going to straighten everything out and make sure every piece of hair has bleach on it. Making sure that it is thoroughly coated. Because if you don't, especially with curly hair, the way it spirals, you might get some patches of, you know, just really blotchy hair. And I didn't want that. So you see me pressing it out, making sure that it is coated evenly. And like I said, I'm going to flip this right on over, girl. She gonna flip this over. If you've ever bleached your hair, let me know down in the comment section and how it turned out. And what do you do to lift your hair if you've ever tried it? Girl, you see, this is where I'm trying to work this bleach through these ends, baby. And the hair is shedding. Now, the hair is not shedding because of the bleach. The hair is shedding because it's a shedder, honey. Like I said, this wig is like 300% density, baby. And it's a 360 lace front. So it is shedding. It does shed, but it's it's beautiful. And that happens with curly hair, especially 100% human hair. It does shed. But it's not like I'm bald. Girl, my wig is not balding, baby. Not balding like Spalding. Didn't that come from a song? Balding like Spalding. I don't even know, but anyway. So I am working it in, working it in, working it in, working it in some more, honey. You can kind of see it turning, which is why, best friend, please remove it from the aluminum foil if you don't want it to process as quickly. But I definitely think this gave the hair like different dimensions of color, because clearly this is going to process a whole heck of a lot quicker versus having it on that normal, you know, trash bag that you look like you're going to stuff a body in when you're done. Please don't do that. Okay, don't say best friend told you to do that, because I will plead the fifth and I will snitch on you, because I got kids and I don't believe in violence. You know, I've never been in a fight in my whole entire life. I mean, I have a really, really comical way of saying things, and sometimes I'm sarcastic, but I've never been in an altercation ever. Ever. I mean, I have a sister, but that doesn't count. When you're kids, when you're little kids, I mean, that's all you did was just like fight like kittens in an alley, waiting on your mom to get back with the milk. But I've never been in a physical altercation, and I'm glad. I'm totally glad of that. So, girl, like I said, I didn't have a method to this. You see, girl, I didn't even have a comb. I got bleach all over my hands. I'm not doing this the way that I should. That will leave my hair prospering, girl. I can't even believe. This was just something that I just did like just last minute, like, hey, I think I just want to go to Sally's beauty supply and Get me a whole tub of bleach and just get going, girl. You know, I just felt like being different. I feel like being different. So I flipped the wig over and I'm working the bleach into, you know, the back of the hair. At this point, I'm really trying not to get bleach on my skin, girl, because this bleach, you know, will have you with some oils on your body, girl. Just bubbling up. I'm like, I think I got some bleach on my arm, girl. Hold up, girl, hold up. Ooh, somebody tell best friend to put the cap back on the developer. Oh my God. Oh, all those chemicals you're breathing in. Like, legit, next time, I'm definitely going to get a face mask, like a painter's mask, because this is a lot to be breathing in. I got my fan on. I got my windows open. I have my balcony door open. I would have opened my front door, but I'm sure my neighbors would have been like, what is that lady doing in there? Oh, nothing, just dyeing my wig, girl, trying to be wonderful and fabulous or whatever for the summertime. You know, Beyonce really inspired me at Coachella. Oh, and look, we're here. So after getting all that worked in the hair, y'all, I got a little nervous. I get real nervous, girl. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta wash this out. Oh my gosh. You know, like, it's gonna ruin the hair. Mind you, this has only been sitting on the hair for 20 minutes. What I should have did was let it go longer, but you know, I got nervous, girl. So I just brought it on over to the sink and I'm gonna rinse it out. If you want your hair to develop really fast, that aluminum foil, get it popping, girl. It's not just good for you know, pastries and cinnamon rolls and baked chicken, girl. It's good for bleaching your hair, getting it processed real quick. But this is the trick that the process plays on your eyes. It's not going to be that bright. Like, clearly, it's not going to be that bright, you guys. Once everything rinses off of it, it's not going to be as bright. And I'm just rinsing it out. I like to rinse as much of the bleach out of the hair as possible before I start the shampoo process. And you can see it's a pretty nice, like, golden brown. Doesn't it look golden brown? It's not the blonde that I was going for or that I was freaking out about. I'm like, oh my God, let me take this off the hair. Oh my God. Girl, it's brown. It's like a brown. So now I am going to use, for the first time, this stuff. And I learned everything that I know about weave and bundles and bleaching, girl, off the internet, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. This Shimmering Lights shampoo by Clairol. This is supposed to tone the hair as well as, you know, cleanse it from, you know, the bleach and the products or whatever, and strengthen it and take out that rusty color, that red undertone. I mean, it's cute if that's what the look that you're going for, but that's not the look that I'm going for, because I feel like that's what I always do whenever I wear different colors. Like, I've been wearing this penny wig, which is dark roots, and it's like a 30 developer, DR30. Hello, is that why they came up with that name, DR30? So dark roots and a 30 developer. Oh, wow. I could never figure out. I'm like, why are they using this mathematical equation? Anyway, so I always go with that DR30. And I want to try something different. So I tried the shampoo, the Shimmer Lights shampoo. In my humble, honest opinion, girl, don't this look like Nickelodeon slime? It looks something fresh. Please get your camera work together, girl. Okay, so I'm just working it in the hair. It says, like, to, you know, shampoo the hair as many times as you want, and then, actually, it doesn't say as many times as you want. It says, lather. Girl, why is my stomach sitting on top of the counter like a booty? No, she did not reach her summertime fine goal. It's about to be that time for me. It must be. I'm bloated and craving sodas. And the camera's putting 10 pounds on my whole entire life. But back to the wig, okay? So, the directions for this Shimmering Light stuff is to, you know, wash and lather the hair once, and then repeat but leave it on the hair for 3 to 5 minutes to lift any of that rusty color off and try and tone it. So we gonna see, girl. We gonna see how this came out, girl. I mean, honestly, can I be honest? Can I be honest? I don't really think it really worked for me, girl. I don't really think it worked. I think I have to leave it on the hair a little bit longer because I was doing everything by the book. I just did not want to ruin the hair because I don't know if you like me, girl, but I'm balling on a budget this summer. And you know, hair gets really expensive and I'm trying to do things, go places, and I can't be spending $400 on a new wig when I'm trying to buy plane tickets and everything else, baby. She cannot. So I'm really scared to like ruin the hair or just ruin the color. So I'm just playing it safe. You know what's not playing it safe? My stomach. Like, I'm really upset right now. Like, I am really upset. Like, you know what? Oh, Jesus. You know, I can't. This is a setup. This is truly a setup. The camera just added just like a whole full pregnancy on me. I should have did a pregnancy reveal or something. Please don't ask me if I'm pregnant because I'm not, you guys. Okay, I'm just bloated. So this is a bit of a process, y'all. I like to make sure that everything is out of the hair because I do not want the hair to keep processing. And I've learned my lesson because one time I bleached my hair and all I did was just use conditioner on it and I did not properly wash it and the hair just fell off the wig, girl. Just fell off the wig like, I don't even know, just like noodles, like real hard noodles, you know? Like top ramen before you put it in water. Oh, I did try to tone it, but it didn't work. Totally didn't work. Anyway. As you can see, this is how the hair turned out from the beginning of the video. And I want to thank you for watching the whole thing. I do intend on bleaching it again. I don't know if I want to use a 4 developer or just go in with some of the other things that I've been watching the girls on YouTube use. This Clairol blonde, violet, blue, cream mix with some developer. I don't know, girl, because I definitely don't want to look like Fire Marshal Bill for the summertime. You know what I'm saying? But I'm content with this color so far, like until I get bored. But I'm going to be doing my research and looking at some of the other YouTube videos. If you have any suggestions of any other YouTube like hair weave gurus to look at who are great at coloring their hair on a professional level, but they don't got no professional license, girl, leave their name down below for me, okay? I love you so much, and I hope that you guys have an amazing, safe Memorial Day weekend. And that's it. I love you. Mwah. Bandos. Hey, I just feel like I need to be dancing right now because I missed y'all. Hey, you ain't ready. Hey, yeah. Oh, whip it. This is when you're trying to see if your breast stank on low. Whip it, look at my wrist. Winter fresh. All right, I love you. Bye.